continue corruption has undermined and continues to undermine development in Africa. It is true that corruption is to be found in every society, but the reason why corruption in Africa must receive greater attention is because corruption in Africa continues to be pervasive and pernicious to the detriment of the continent. Many African countries would have realized great economic and political growth, but such growth has been stunted because of corruption. Today, many of us know that the 50-odd African countries combined have a GDP that is lower than many European countries such as Germany, Spain, France, and many others. And this is so because of corruption. Talking about the impact of corruption and governance in Africa, the Liberian president with whom I agree, Johnson Sirleaf, says that Africa is poor because it is poorly governed. And those who have looked at Africa for a long time, including the famous South African who has advised Rwandese government.
So you have decided to represent the state against your own mother.
How did you get in?
I have a key.
I want it back before you leave.
You want a lot of things.
Yes, justice is one of them. Say what you came to say.
You know why I am here.
I want to hear you say it.
Withdraw from the case.
No.
Zendaya.
No.
You look exhausted.
I'm fine.
You have not been sleeping.
I sleep when the work is done.
The work is never done, Zendaya. That is something I learned too late.
Is that why you're here? To share wisdom?
I am here because you are about to make a mistake that will define the rest of your life.
I am not making a mistake. I am making a choice. There is a difference.
A choice that puts your own mother in prison.
A choice that puts a public official who abused her position in front of a court. The fact that she's my mother is a coincidence of birth, not a conflict of interest.
You have been rehearsing that line.
I have been rehearsing this conversation since I was 8 years old.
Every other prosecutor in that room looked at my name on that file and put it back down. Why did you pick it up?
Because someone had to.
That is not the only reason.
No, it is not.
Then say the other reasons.
I will. Before this night is over, I will say all of them.
I did not come here to be interrogated.
You came to my apartment in the dark without an invitation. You will sit in whatever room this becomes.
BootNightJob.com.
Tí wọ́n bá ṣìbàjẹ́ a ó ṣìgbà fún wọn ni o.
Jẹ́ a máa bá wọn sọ, kí wọ́n má ṣe hùwà ìbàjẹ́ mọ́ o. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa bá wọn sọ, kí wọ́n má ṣe hùwà ìkà yìí o. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa bá wọn sọ, kí wọ́n má ṣe hùwà ìbàjẹ́ mọ́ o. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa bá wọn sọ, kí wọ́n má ṣe hùwà ìkà. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa bá wọn sọ.
You volunteered for this case. A first-year prosecutor. No major convictions, no track record with political defendants. You walked into a room with senior lawyers and said, "Give it to me." Why would anyone do that?
Because I am the only lawyer in Lagos who cannot be reached by the people protecting you.
What does that mean?
Your network cannot threaten me with your name because I already carry it. Your allies cannot frighten me with what they know about this family because I already know it. You spent 20 years building a glass wall of influence around yourself, and you never even considered that the person inside the wall with you might one day use it against you.
You think you know things.
Oh, I know things.
You are just a child who grew up in a house and had conversations she did not understand.
I spent 20 years trying to understand the things I saw and heard in that house. Now I am a lawyer. I understand them fully.
A woman is dead, Zendaya. I understand that. But my going to prison will not bring her back. It will not feed her children. It will not build a better Nigeria. All it will do is destroy 25 years of hard work that has genuinely served this country.
Has it? Has it genuinely served this country? Or has it served you?
Those are sometimes the same thing.
They are never the same thing. That is precisely the lie this country has been told for 65 years. That the powerful serving themselves is the same as the powerful serving the people. It is not. It has never been. And the woman who died in your house is the proof of it.
She fell.
She called me 3 days before she fell. She called me because she heard that the daughter of the woman she worked for had become a state prosecutor. She called me because she thought that made me the one person in Lagos whom I listened and could not be silenced. She told me she was afraid. She told me the things she had seen in that house, and 3 days later she was dead.
She called you.
She called me, and then she died. And her two children, 20 and 10 years, came to the preliminary hearing today and sat beside me and put a phone in my hands. Their mother's phone with everything on it.
What is on the phone?
The courtroom will hear it tomorrow, not tonight.
You are playing games
I
with
am
me.
being a prosecutor. There is a difference.
I am your mother.
Yes. And I am the lawyer who is going to present the state case against you in approximately 9 hours. Both of those things are true at the same time. I did not create that situation. You did.
Ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
pẹ̀lú ìwà kan ṣáá tó láti jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
pẹ̀lú ìwà kan ṣáá tó láti jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
wọ́n ní lágbájá dàgbọ́n àmọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ṣáá.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
wọ́n ní tàmẹ̀dù dàgbọ́n àmọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ṣáá.
ọlọ́run tó ti ṣẹ̀dá kó wá ti dóní kálukú.
bí wàhálà ó ti ṣèyí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
bí wàhálà ó ti ṣèyí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
ọkọ tó dà tó ní ṣùgbọ́n tó fẹ́ máa báyà gbé.
kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
ọkọ tó dà tó ní ṣùgbọ́n tó fẹ́ máa báyà gbé o.
kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
bí wàhálà ó ti ṣèyí sí iná ẹ wá sọ fún mi náà.
kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí iná.
You think you understand what I built, but you are standing inside it. Everything that you are, your education, your connections, your appointments to the ministry, all of it came through me. I made you possible.
You made me inevitable. There is a difference.
What does that mean?
It means that everything you gave me pointed to one direction. You gave me education and told me knowledge is power. You gave me ambition and told me results are what matter. And you were surprised when I applied all of it to you.
I did not raise you to destroy your own family.
You raised me to pursue justice without apology. I am doing exactly that.
You said you know things. What things?
Many things.
Such as?
I know about Senator Adeyemi.
What about Senator Adeyemi?
I know that relationship was not professional. I know it began in 2001 while you were still married to my father. And I know he used his influence in the Senate to protect your committee appointment. And I know my father knew nothing about it.
How long have you known?
Long enough.
That is not an answer.
I found letters when I was 16 in a box in the study you told me contained old committee files. I read them. I put them back. I never said anything. I have been carrying it for 11 years.
Zendaya,
I do not need your explanation. I am not bringing it to court. It's not part of the case. I am telling you I know it so that you understand the kind of conversation we're actually having here tonight. You came here thinking you know more than me. You do not.
That has nothing to do with the case against me.
No, but it has everything to do with the truth of this family. And that is what tonight is about.
You want to put this family on trial? Not just me.
I want to understand how we got here before I walk into that courtroom tomorrow, because I am not just prosecuting the defendant. I am the one who grew up in your house, and I need to know the whole story before I tell it to a judge.
What else do you know?
What else do you want to tell me?
That is not how this works.
It is exactly how this works. You came to my apartment tonight because you're afraid. Not of the court, not of the case. You are afraid because somewhere inside you, you know I know things. And you want to know how much before tomorrow. And you came, and you sat in the dark and waited for me like a woman waiting for a verdict.
What else do you know?
I know about Alhaji Musagaba.
Oh, that relationship was complicated.
Which part of it? The part where you started seeing him in 2004? Or the part where he used his influence in the party to secure your nomination for the House of Representatives? Or the part where you sat in that chambers making laws for ordinary Nigerians while the man who pushed you there was busy collecting all his investments?
You make it sound transactional.
Was it not?
It was survival.
It was a woman trading her principles for political positions and calling it survival because that's a more comfortable word.
You have no idea what it took for a woman without a family name, without inherited wealth, without a husband with connections to get into that chamber. You have no idea what men from this country demands from women who wants to be taken seriously. And you stand there in your lawyer suits and judge me for the price that I paid to make you possible.
Judging you for being a woman in a corrupt system. I am judging you for becoming the system.
There is no other way to change it.
Oh, that is what every corrupt politician in the history of this country has told themselves. It doesn't make it true for them, and it does not make it true for you.
I know I have done things I am not proud of. I will not pretend otherwise. But I have also built schools in 3 local governments. I have funded scholarships for girls who would have been married at 14.
Oh.
I have pushed through legislation for women who have never seen a bank account. All that does not end up in a court file.
It does not cancel a dead woman.
I did not kill her.
Something in that house killed her. And you created the condition that made that possible. Whether your hand was on her or not, you built the world that made her life worth nothing.
That is not fair.
Tell that to our sons.
Is there more? Is there more that you know?
Yes.
Tell me.
Are you certain you want to hear it?
Tell me.
I was 8 years old. It was the morning they came for my father. You and he had argued. He went upstairs. Grandmother arrived. And I was on the staircase. I watched her go to the coat stand and take my father's spare jacket. I watched her put her hand into her coat and take out something small and seal and put it into his inside pocket. And I watched her put the coat back exactly as she found it. And then I watched her go to the window and make a phone call. And she said, "Everything is prepared. Proceed." It was not my dad who put those drugs in his jacket. It was grandmother. And I have known that since I was 8 years old.
That is not fair.
I know what I saw.
You were a child. You were frightened. You misunderstood.
I was 8 years old, not blind. I know what a hand going to a pocket looks like. I know what a sealed envelope looks like. I know what everything is prepared. Proceed means.
My mother would not do that without telling me.
Are you certain?
She would not.
She controlled everything else in your life. Why not this?
Because he was still my husband. Because you were still my child. Because even she...
Grandmother needed your career to survive. Because your career was her power. My dad was asking questions. He was pushing men who do not forgive. Grandmother saw the risk before you did. So she acted alone. And then the men came and gave you the choice. Protect him or bury him. And by the time they came to you, the decision was already made. The drugs were already in his pocket. You were just the last to know.
I thought I chose.
They let you think that. It is easier to control someone who believes they are the author of their own decisions.
Then why didn't you tell me when you were older? When you understood? Why didn't you never say?
Telling you would have changed nothing for my dad. He was already gone, already broken. And telling you would have given you an excuse, something to hide behind. Grandmother did it. It wasn't really you. But I needed you to sit with the full weight of it, even if the weight was not entirely yours to carry.
That is cruel.
Yes, it is. I know that. There's one more thing.
What is it?
I was still on that staircase when grandmother came back downstairs. Justice Kalu arrived not long after. And I listened to the three of you in the living room below. You said, he cannot have the child. She needs to be with me. Justice Kalu said, I understand. Grandmother said, make sure the order is not reversible. We cannot have him coming back in 6 months with a new lawyer. And Justice Carlos said, consider it done. Consider it done. Three women decided that my father would never see me again. And that his access to his own daughter will be permanently removed, not by a court examining evidence, by a discussion between people who have the power to make their preferences look like justice.
You were on the staircase.
I was always on the staircase. That was where I lived in that house. Just above the rooms where the real decisions were made. Close enough to hear, too young to stop any of it.
Zendaya.
I was 8 years old and I listened to three women decide that my father would never see me again. And I never said a word. Not for 21 years because I was waiting.
Waiting for what?
For a courtroom.
You cannot use any of this in court. You were a child. There is no record.
I know. This is not for court. This is for you. So that you know tonight that I know the whole story, every layer of it. And I will tell the part the law will hear. But I needed you to know I carry all of it.
What do you want from me?
I want nothing from you.
Everyone wants something.
I want justice for a dead woman and her children. I want the courtroom to hear the truth about how power works in this country. I want the law to mean something to someone who cannot afford it. I do not want anything from you. You cannot give me what I actually want.
Which is what?
21 years.
I am sorry.
He cannot hear you.
I know.
He sits on a street corner most days eating granuts. He tells people he has never been married. He tells people he has no children. The man in that photograph does not exist anymore. What you and grandmother and Justice Kalu built in that discussion destroyed him. Not the drugs, not the arrest, the discussion, the decision that he would never come back.
I thought I was protecting you.
I know you did.
I thought keeping you with me was the right choice.
And now?
Now I am in your apartment the night before you put me on trial. And I do not know what the right choice looks like anymore.
The right choice looks like telling the truth 21 years ago and every year since.
The truth would have killed us.
It nearly killed us instead. It just did it slowly.
Hey boys, listen to me. Tell the truth and let the devil shake me. Tell the truth and let the devil be astray.
What happens to this country when people like me are gone? When everyone who knows how to navigate the system is sitting in a cell? Who runs the country then?
The ones who refuse to make wrong choices. Yes, them.
You are naive.
You are corrupt.
I am a survivor. In a country that chews up and spits out anyone who cannot play the game. I survived. I built something. I protected this family.
You did not protect this family. You protected your position. You protected your access. And when it came to you sacrificing my dad, you sacrificed him. And when it came to you looking at when a woman was being abused in your house, you looked away. That is not protection. That is self-preservation dressed up in the language of love.
I made you. I paid for every book, every school, every examination, every connection that opened the door for you. I built the very platform that you are standing on tonight. And you used everything I gave you to come for me.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Because you taught me that the truth matters more than the person telling it. Because you told me that a good lawyer is not someone who wins, but someone who makes the truth visible. You told me that, and I believed you. I just did not know that you were the lesson. Are you finished?
Everything I did for this family. You may not believe, but it is the only truth I have left.
Then it was not enough.
She wants war.
Sir, I'm in.
Let us give it to her.
I represent the state.
Leader is wicked, but follower is wickeder. Big man wicked, but common man wickeder. Leader is wicked, but follower is wickeder. Big man wicked, but come on, man wicked.
Babangida, Abacha, Ọbásanjọ́ àti rẹ̀ gógó, ẹ̀yin mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin kankan.
So I am sure that you all will agree with me on this matter.
How would they agree with you? Corruption is the biggest obstacle to the progress of this country.
Why would they agree with me? They say if the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. I would like to welcome one or two opinions from our beautiful audience. Please, can you help us pass the mic on to Dr. Olanike for, what do you have to say, Ma?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. This is a very beautiful performance, and it just leaves, I think what the playwright has done is to leave the answers, to us as audience, especially where blood is pitched against blood. And I think justice, or the lack of it, has nothing really to do with blood relations. There are family members who actually go against their blood to get their own bidding done. So this is not new. This is not shocking. It's not surprising. This is just what it is. This is inside life. So that's
Please, a sounding round of applause for Dr. Olanike. And we also have Dr. Oyemolade in the building. Please help us pass the mic to her.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ma.
It's a big coup. Well, I have a different opinion, actually. Maybe because I'm a true Yoruba girl, a Kitty girl. Maybe that's why I have a different opinion. Because why would I go against my blood? So I have to think about that first, before thinking about the nation. We'll just find a way around it, okay? We'll just find a way around it. But I'd like everyone to know that everybody has his own opinion about what just transpired now, but then I will not go against my blood.
So, Ma, are you trying to say we should accept corruption?
We should not accept corruption, but since the child, the daughter had known about what her mother was doing, I think she should have told her earlier. She should have told her earlier, before it boomeranged. Things should have been sorted out, except now if she didn't listen. But I know that daughters and mothers have this connection.
Thank you very much, Ma. We are very grateful. Also, we have Agbaletu in the building. Please help us pass the mic down to him.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I simply want to comment your wonderful performance.
Thank you, sir.
And I tried to put myself on that stage, and I asked myself, how much of those lines can I put in my empty brain? So I commend you. It's not my forte, but I really enjoyed what you have done this evening.
Thank you, sir.
And to answer the question, if indeed a daughter will see her own mother behind bars, that's a very big question mark, which may not beg for answers. Thank you once again for entertaining us.
Okay, I'd also love to ask, how do you think, how do we end corruption in this country?
In this country, Nigeria,
Yes.
I doubt.
So are you trying to say that corruption is very important in this country.
Show me a country where corruption has really, in the sense of it, ended. We are humans and we have every tendency to be corrupt, but everything gets level.
Okay.
That's just it.
So this is how the trend is going to always be. I don't understand, sir.
As I said, everything has levels to it.
Okay.
The great America we look up to, that country too is corrupt, but the scale is not as high as we have it in this country.
Okay.
So it's going to take a lot of time, but it starts with us, with me, with you.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
We also have Dr. Monsuru in the house. Please help us pass the mic out.
Thank you. Bisi, how are you?
I'm fine.
It's been a minute. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I never expected anything less. The fire is still there. Wow.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. The other lady, what's the name?
Esther.
Esther, you are awesome.
Thank you, sir.
The one thing I enjoy about production, a production that is well cast, is a production that is half done. And I must give it to the director that this production was well cast.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I love the music that came in while the production was on, especially that of Oshukwa side. I didn't want it to end. The dialogue came out well. I love the rendition. The decor is awesome. And it's actually on.
Yes.
You stepped on stage, you switched on the lights. It was not the light from the, it's awesome. Look at the couch, look at the portrait, portrait there, the air conditioner, all right, they are fine. The color scheme is well balanced, and I love that you are fair. This is dark. I love the contrast, but you are both beautiful. All right, so let me stop myself there. Back to the play.
Okay, sir.
All right. I enjoy the director, Tolufa Guri. Awesome. Baba, I would ask you, how many movements do they have? Because you used to count movements from the production. How many? All right. And I sympathize with you. I was not at the rehearsals, but I know the director. Sorry for the penance. Other directors rehearse, but he puts his own cast. I don't know who you offended, and they told you Wakuti Eniwaju, and you ended up meeting Afin as your director. So he's not a director, he's a Eniwaju Tetiko. But you are going to sleep well tonight. All right, I was following every dialogue in the play. And you asked a question. Before you ask me mine, I would like to respond to the corruption part. There is no human being that was born disciplined. There is no human being that was born without corruption or the blood in it. The crimes that are referred to as sinner crime are where consequences of corruption is not negotiable. It's not that Nigerians are corrupt. It's just as in Nigeria, we don't have consequences for corruption. And I always say, Nigerian government, they set standard for commoners and break the standard for rich men. The higher your money, the lower yourself. And the lower your money, the higher yourself. So what happened today, I will see it as the woman, the mother, self-destructed. It's like karma pro max. If the daughter did not do what she did to her or what she planned to do because we didn't follow you to the courtroom, another person is going to do that. It's just karma. You cannot run faster than karma. But God has made it so wonderfully well that if I let Arata try you, go pain you. I will send your own daughter that you trained to do that for you. And I love how the play was well done. that motivation was what justified that she was privy to you and the mother destroy her father, so she's highly justified. I'm going to end up with a prayer that may our loyalty and sense of duty never be tested. Allahumma amen.
Amen. Also, we have, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We are very grateful. Yes, honestly, is the next person I was going to call. Uncle Niji Akoni, please, we would like to hear your opinion on this too, sir. Welcome, sir.
I'm going to give my Oga the mic.
Thank you. I will not respond to the temptation of commenting on the play because I think we are being set up. I'm not sure the play has ended. I don't trust Toluafe. I don't trust the playwright, you know. Neither do I trust Tutu there. Anyway, so I will not want to talk about the production, but I want to respond to the question you asked about corruption or how this play should end. I think the mother deserves what's coming to her.
Okay.
I think the mother should face the music. Having said that, the daughter should also do what she's bent on doing, but she should also remember that Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate. Also, please help us pass the mic down to Mrs. Faguri.
Yeah.
She's also in the building. Welcome, her. What do you have to say to us?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Wonderful production, well done.
Thank you.
Well, for me, I think it calls for a reflection, especially we mothers, you know, to be very careful of what we do. These kids are seeing us, and true, they may not get a very perfect picture of whatever it is that is going on, because from the play, I want to believe that the mother, we should cut her some slack, you know. So I think the daughter grew up with that idea right from age 8, you know. She has, I want to believe that the mother would have reasons behind her action. So as mothers, this calls for a reflection on our part to subconsciously and unconsciously, whatever we do, put in mind that these kids are watching. And at the end, when they grow up, they might tell a story that is very different from what really played out at the time. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. We really appreciate it. Also, please, we have one or two people I would like us to pass the mic down to, like Mommy Jumo. Please help us say one or two to this discussion. Say something, Ma.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ma.
It's a wonderful performance. Well done.
Thank you, Ma.
So, they've said it all. There's nothing we do in this life that will not get our own share of it. And if it's going to take the doctor to be the one to get the justice from the mother, so be it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. We really appreciate it. And also, please help us pass the mic down to Ben Oben. He's also in the building.
Good evening, daddies and mommy in the house.
Good evening, sir.
And brothers and sisters also. Well, this is a wonderful performance. We were able to follow you from the beginning to the end.
Thank you.
We are not tired. And in fact, we found it very difficult to press our phone because we are communicating. And based on the question, I would rather say the Lord will deliver us.
Amen.
Because it is obvious that we are not ready in this country to change. Every 4 years we shout change, transformation, but what it takes to have the real change, we are not ready to change it. God will help us.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. And also, Titi Fagbure is also here. Please, I believe she too will have one or two things to share with us.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
All right, I will say this. I heard somebody saying we cutting some slacks for the mother. Now, I would like to point out the part where the mother was calling for war on her daughter just because she was standing for justice. Now, what about that? Can't she just take the fall and let her daughter just get her justice from all the pain she has kept in her since the age of 8? How do we think that kind of a daughter has coped through life? Hearing all those big things being plotted right before her. That she was not even damaged and destroyed is a big deal for the daughter and for her to come out good. Because if we put it down 100%, daughters going through trauma, 80% won't survive. Like 20% may survive. For her to come out and trying to bring all this out, and she kept on saying all those things she's recanting is not even what she's fighting for now. It's just the justice of the dead woman in her mother's house. So, mothers, we should always stand for what is right before our children. No matter what. Fine, the mother saying she's a survivor in a corrupt country. But surviving and putting your children under duress, how about that? Let's think about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. What an incredible audience we have. And so, we would like to introduce the cast and crew of this production, and I'll be starting with myself. So please give us a round of applause, please. I really need it because working with the director is not something very easy. Also, my name is Visi Ariyo, and I played the role of Farabola in the play House of Glass.
My name is Esther Onoha, and I played Zendaya.
Also, we have the playwright Olorun Toba, Olorun Juwon.
We also have the production design, Tolu Fagbure.
And I will not forget our technical director, which is our set and light, Yemi Adebo.
Okay, please, can you come on stage? We also have our costume and makeup, Christiana Olorun Toba. Is she in the house?
She should be in the house. Also, our live streaming and multimedia, Yomi Davis. Please a round of applause for him.
We have the sound setup and mix engineer, Adeyemi Aladigbaye.
Thank you. And we have the house manager, Ibiyinka Adeyeye.
We also have the business at Wole Soyinka Theatre, Olanike Unimisi.
Yes, we also have a business at Tunde Odunlade Gallery, Elizabeth Abolade.
Okay, the stage manager and sound fill-in operator, Olayinka Adebayo.
We also have the associate producer, Damilola Fagbure.
And we have our amazing director, producer, executive producer, Tolu Fagbure.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. BC is a good actor, but a shy compare. Esther, good actor. I put them through hell. So this last, no, it's not the play. It is this last part that they are going through hell. Because that last part is not acting. BC was laughing all through. And you see that you did it? You did it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, these are the chaps who did the job. I was just shouting up and down. So please, step aside. Just stay with them. A lot of people will wonder that they've never seen my wife at the rehearsal, but how come she's the associate producer? This morning we still quarreled about when to pay and who to pay and who not to pay. So everything I did well at rehearsal is her. Everything I did wrong at rehearsal is what? Me. So the day I come and do something wrong that you see is wrong was the day that she refused to talk to me and have advice and have comments. But the day that I give you rice and fish and egg is her. The day I give you Heineken, you hear me? Is her. So ladies and gentlemen, I just did the shouting. They did the work. Please could you give them a round of applause? And a big shout out to the playwright in faraway Scotland, United Kingdom. This is actually, Uncle Yiji is right. This play is experimental. It is actually a film script adapted for stage. So watch out for the film. The film is coming very, very soon. And then an extended stage play performance, the musical, is coming. All those places where we filled in with music, recorded music, we are not going to have our own music. You're going to have a whole concert. So it's going to be House of Glass, the musical. It's still coming. So I give a shout out to Olorun Juwon, Olorun Toba, all the way from Scotland, the playwright. Thank you for allowing me to pick up your script and film it. Wonderful script, great guy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Antiope, Eshil, Mudupe, always, wherever you see me, you'll see Antiope, my cheerleader, you know. Antiope, my cheerleader. She's been training me since 2000. Anything I do in broadcasting, when I speak well, all the English I speak well, is Dr. Okpeyemi Orimolade. And every directing I do well. Please clap for Uncle Niji Akoni. Yes, and I know what I'm saying. Since the day you came to show what's this all about, here on this stage, I've been following you. I've been looking at you. Thank you very much. And I'd also like to thank my indefatigable head of the Department of Performing Arts, Music and Film Studies at the Leeds City University. It took time. He allowed me to be away from invigilation and meeting, staff meeting today. Please, a round of applause for my head of the department. Ben Obe. If I start to talk, I will not finish. This is my guy. When I look at my back, that's my guy. Benedict Ayola, Ben Obe. My sister, Titi Fagbure, please. See, wait, don't clap yet, though. Take this. If I cough, she will sell it. And after selling it, she will come and fight me at home. We know they agree, as you see us so. She know they like my nonsense. So she did quarrel with me. But when everything, there was a time I was producing a show every month for 5 years. Titi will come to every month and will bring people to everything I do. A sibling like her is scarce. Please, Evan Paterofun. And also my brother in the United States of America is landing today, actually. Somewhere between today and tomorrow, he'll be landing in the country. It's just a pity that I had picked the date before he told me. I would have fixed it to when he would have arrived. Always supporting me, Samuel Itunu, Fagbure, Whitish, Eban Paterofo. I need to recognize all these people. So I thank you all. We are grateful that you all came out, and God bless you. If you want to see this play again, it's on YouTube. It was being streamed live, and then it's going to be on YouTube, so you can see it again before we bring it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we will all hold hands and take a bow as we say thank you very much and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important to please enjoy Matilo. He's helping me to cause controversy on social media and in the world now. He believes in my kind of controversy and is pushing me to the world. He's supporting me. I gave him one invite and I think he bought about 5 tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dele Adeyanju of Agbaletu. A round of applause, please. This man believes in me, die. And I think